The immortal pen of James Fenimore Cooper brings you thrilling tales of excitement, blazing action on the early American frontier, stirring adventures filled with the daring and courage of Hawkeye, first of the long rifles, and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.
Sneaking Oneidas. Well, I'm through being a walking target. Come on, men, we're gonna fight back for a change.
Lieutenant Briggs, we can't go past this boundary. We're treaty bound not to chase into Oneida territory.
There's nothing in the treaty saying we have to say thank you for being sniped at.
Lieutenant, that's militiamen. We got enough worries without disobeying a redcoat colonel's orders.
Just to remind you, Farber, out here I'm in command, not Colonel Dillon. Now fan out and shoot on sight.
Meaning no disrespect, Lieutenant, but that's an order you've got no right to give.
All right, Farber. Since you seem to be thinking like a book soldier, stay here. Now, what about the rest of you? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. And no mark in a tree's gonna stop me. Even if I have to do it by myself.
But what are we all standing here for? We can't let the lieutenant do all the work for us.
What have I done?
Regulations. That's all that's keeping me from hanging you. And it would be a fair example to all militiamen. But hang you will when the Commissioner General gets this report. Hawkeye.
Colonel?
I'm glad headquarters could spare you. Greetings, Chingachgook.
What's this all about? The orderly said something about transporting a prisoner.
I want you to take this man to the territorial capital.
Well, since when have you stopped using your own guardhouse? Seems to me you could cool off a prisoner just as well right here.
This young hothead will cool off with a rope around his neck. I trust the court-martial will concur with my report.
What you been up to, son?
Dereliction of duty is no matter to be taken lightly, Hawkeye. This man, a lieutenant in command of a patrol of the King's militia, by his own admission, violated our peace treaty with the Oneidas.
What I know of the Oneidas, they're not very good at keeping treaties themselves.
Oneida, smile in face. Stab in back.
The fact remains that we are not at war with them.
Maybe you don't think so, Colonel. But as long as Kootenai's chief of the tribe, the Oneidas will always be in the warpath.
Your opinion is of no consequence, Mr. Briggs. You will conduct the prisoner to the capital and deliver him to Colonel Quinton for trial.
Colonel, it's not the kind of a job that I hanker for, delivering a man to the gallows. Couldn't you send some of your own troops?
I can't spare any. We're undermanned as it is.
It's the same excuse you gave when you refused to march in and rescue my men. If I'd had regular soldiers in my patrol instead of militia, you'd had the whole garrison after Kootenai.
Your rashness cost us your patrol. I do not propose to lose this fort by acting in the same manner.
Come on, Lieutenant. We better get started. Goodbye, Colonel.
Goodbye, Hawkeye.
You know, fretting yourself sick about those charges won't make them any less serious, Lieutenant.
I'm not thinking of myself. It's my men. Just over that border, they're prisoners of the Oneidas. And nothing being done to help them.
Well, what makes you so certain they're still alive?
A band of them that attacked us used their guns as clubs instead of shooting them.
Yeah, they sure wouldn't do that if they just wanted to lift a few scalps. Chingachgook, do you mind guarding the prisoner by yourself for a while?
Well, where you go, my brother?
I'm going to do a little treaty violating myself.
Prisoner now. Kootenai ask for last time. How many soldier in fort? Paleface not afraid die? Kootenai know how make 'em one die. You say nothing. Maybe not need tongue. Huh. Kootenai cut out.
Wait till the word gets around to the other Indian nations what Kootenai's idea of a peace treaty means. You'll have a new name. Faceless One.
Rise. Not touch rifle.
You and Edith travel pretty far south on your raids once a year. Heard you went as far as the Father of Waters once.
Me lived for many years with Natchez tribe on shore, the Father of Great Waters. This is same wood they use for make prisoner, make talk. Natchez, teach me how. Make brave, die 1,000 deaths, maybe more. Natchez, teach good.
No make Natchez torture.
Get that tongue a wagging.
Kootenai, sell soldiers.
They didn't look sold to me. What are they doing still in your village?
White man come soon. Bring much wampum.
You're lying. No white man's fool enough to buy soldiers.
No lie. White man named Joe Acker. Live with Ottawa.
Ottawa buy many slave. Not care where come from.
So Kootenai's messing around with white renegades in Ottawas. It's about time someone showed him he's getting a mite too big for his britches.
No talk more.
You've talked enough. You want to prove to the Colonel that he's wrong about you?
Hawkeye hanging is unimportant to me compared to this cloud of disgrace I'm under.
Then get going. Tell the Colonel that we sent you. Tell him to come a marching if he wants to save the men of your patrol and to stop Kootenai from getting the Oneidas on the warpath. Don't even stop to breathe.
Well, what about him?
Him tied good.
And you too?
Kootenai is going to get paid a visit from a white renegade in Ottawa a little sooner than he expects.
Look at the savage. Don't give him the satisfaction of seeing you break.
Well, let's go. I hope the chief never met Joe Acker before.
For Ottawa brave. Name Attacker.
Greetings, Kootenai, great chief of the Oneidas. I'm Joe Acker. This is Attacker of the Ottawas.
Ottawa tribe, send greetings.
First time white man see Kootenai. How no name?
All men of woods know name of Kootenai. Name of Kootenai on many tongues.
Manitou smiles. You give wampum, me give slave.
That's what Attacker and I came here for. What is this, the famed Oneida hospitality? To talk of bartering before the care and comfort of friends who have just made a long journey?
White brother wish, Kootenai obey. You go in teepee, eat, rest. When sun hide face, then we barter.
Dirty renegade.
Well, we've got him fooled so far.
When sun hide face, what we use for wampum?
Powder and ball if we're long-winded enough with our bartering. We better start doing some praying that the lieutenant gets here with the colonel in the military before we run out of words. Like there's no time to say our prayers, let alone have them answered.
Him Hawkeye, Chingachgook, Mohican, not Ottawa.
I gotta hand it to you, Karak. Never expected to see you here.
Mohican tie good, like squaw.
What?
Karak say fort weak, not many soldier. While Hawkeye die, Oneida attack.
You've got a treaty with the fort, Kootenai. You're supposed to be a man of your word.
Kootenai man of word, prisoner break treaty. Come Oneida country, make war.
That's not the way I heard it. They were out on a patrol. Your braves shot at them, tricked them into a trap. You don't keep your word, Kootenai. You speak with the tongue of a lion snake.
You've got to listen to me. My men, they're going to be sold as slaves. Hawkeye and Chingachgook, they've got...
To their death, no doubt. Arrest him.
Colonel, I didn't think this up. Hawkeye sent me to get ye in the garrison. Kootenai's stirring up the Oneidas, and there's no telling when they'll hit the warpath.
Briggs, I don't know how you escaped from Hawkeye and Chingachgook, or what you expected to gain by coming back here. But let me tell you one thing. You're going to the gallows if I have to take you there myself.
My neck's unimportant right now. It's my men, prisoners of the Oneidas, and the safety of this whole territory I'm worried about.
The safety of this territory is my concern. And I need no advice from the likes of you. Take him to the guardhouse, Sergeant.
Look, lock me in the guardhouse, even hang me if you want to. But hit the Oneidas first before they massacre the whole garrison. Guard! Guard! Look, you got
It ain't no use you asking me again, Lieutenant. You know the Colonel won't see you. He give me specific orders.
He's got to. Them savages will be attacking any time now.
Colonel don't think so. And in my book, a colonel's always right.
Down general quarters! Let me out of here!
Yankees getting ready to leave fort. Kootenai set trap like catch patrol before. We've got to try and warn the colonel. One sound, you die. Make Yankees chief think only few warrior. Him come out, not go back.
We will stay in tight formation until we make the woods. Then deploy and fire at will. They must be a small party or they would have attacked in force. Open the gates.
Colonel, wait! You're just exposing yourself to a trap. The same kind of trap I rushed into.
Quick, march!
Colonel! I pray to heaven I'm wrong.
Hold fire. We take more slaves for otherwise.
Fall back!
That failed. Kill all Yankees! Hold fire.
Release Lieutenant Briggs and bring him to my quarters.
If you not valuable to Kootenai, you be dead. Bring all white men. They make good shield.
Hawkeye and Chingachgook. Hey, open the gate!
Untie us. Where's the colonel?
He's wounded. Placed me in command.
There's just one chance in a million of not being overrun by those Oneidas out there. Maybe saving the lives of those men.
Anything you want in the fort is yours, Hawkeye.
Maybe all I'll need is my bare hands.
We stand in back. Soldiers in fort not shoot. Kill own men.
Kootenai, what are you, a squaw chief? Hiding behind real men?
Kootenai show Hawkeye who's squaw chief. When take Hawkeye's scalp.
The other tribes will all laugh when they hear how two men with their hands tied got away from the Oneidas. The Ottawas will spit when they hear the name of Kootenai, the rabbit-hearted chief who hides behind white men.
Hawkeye brave, hide in fort. Make fight with tongue. You come out.
Kootenai show how fight.
I'll make a deal with you, Kootenai. I'll meet you, man to man, barehanded, for the lives of those prisoners.
So be it. Kootenai lose fight. Free prisoners. This time, Hawkeye, I kill.
Set those prisoners free. You Oneidas, stay on your own land. Live in peace.
Now, me become Mohican again?
Yeah.
Anything more we can do for you before you leave, Hawkeye?
Well, that's just what I was going to ask you, Colonel.
Well, now you mention it, there is one thing. You can tell the Commissioner General that I'm taking an extended leave. During my absence, I'm recommending one of his militiamen to take command of the garrison.
I didn't know you were planning on a leave, Colonel.
There are compensations for being nicked in battle.
Me think me no name of militiaman. It's lieutenant.
No, Chingachgook. You're wrong. He's Captain Briggs now.
Well, that's one decision you didn't make rashly, Colonel. Congratulations.
Thanks, Hawkeye.
We'll deliver your message.
Thank you, Hawkeye.
Goodbye, Colonel.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Join us again at this same time next week for another of James Fenimore Cooper's gripping tales of the early American frontier. Another exciting adventure of Hawkeye and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.